Hello dolls, and welcome back to Hunty's Dollies. I know it's been a little bit since I've uploaded, but I've just been a little busy. So quick update, I was gone for a week. My husband drives trucks for a living, so I decided to take a week and ride with him on his truck. Spend a little bit more time with him. And then when I got back, our dog got sick, vet visits, taking care of him. And I got sick, and on top of that, I work full time, go to school. So, it's just been a lot's been going on. Things are kind of calming down. My dog is feeling better. I'm feeling better. So, and I have some time coming out from work. I work at a college, so next week's spring break, I have a few days off next week. So I'll just have more time to kind of, chill and get back to everything. So I want to do a quick review on a doll today that was a gift from a friend of mine. So Leslie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for picking this doll up for me. It was kind of an early birthday gift, even though my birthday is not until April. But she was on vacation, saw this doll at a, antique store, antique mall, and asked if I had her. I said no, so she picked her up for me, and so now I have another beautiful doll to add to my collection. And it is the Spanish Barbie from Barbie Dolls of the World. So before we get into the doll, let's take a look at her box. This doll came out, the box date says 1991. Typically, the date on the box is the year prior to when she actually showed up on shelves. So I'm thinking if it says 1991, she probably hit shelves around 1992 or end of 1991. So this is her box. I've already taken her out. I always love the artwork on these boxes. Mattel did such a good job of adding artwork that represents what country the doll is supposed to be coming from. And I love it. And on the side over here is money from that country. So this is meant for you to cut out. Like tour guide books, a guidebook, and a Spanish passport. Just these little things are so cute. On the side it says, fun things you can cut out for your visit with Spanish Barbie. Please use safety scissors. It's things like this they used to do back in the day that just really made the dolls feel even more special and really tried to teach you something about Spain, about where this doll is coming from. And on the back, I don't know if I'm going to read this whole kind of background story for the doll, but it does go into saying that she's from Spain, land of sunny beaches and elaborate festivals. And just kind of goes on talking about a little bit of the history of Spain, the festivals they're known for. I even think it goes into, I think it says the capital in here somewhere, I think. And then it gives some words at the bottom, like girl is chica, boy is chico, just kind of like, so you can learn a little bit of Spanish, which I think is cool. And it says that her outfit, it says, I'm ready for a fiesta, a party, in this traditional costume from Catalonia. I hope I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I'm not. In northeastern Spain. So it even tells what region her outfit's representing for a festival. So that's the box. I didn't feel bad about taking her out of the box because I'm an out of box collector. I know that annoys some, but I am. But her box was not in the best shape. The plastic was kind of bent and cracked and yellowing, so I didn't feel bad about taking her out. Plus, this beautiful girl deserves to be shown. So let's get into the doll. Here she is. She came out of the box looking perfect. I love this black lace veiled headdress she's wearing. It's trimmed in gold thread. I believe that's threading. It looks like threading, yeah. And then she's got this really beautiful traditional costume on. The apron, the dress, the skirt is just a beautiful shade of green. She's wearing these beautiful, these look like they were made for her. Drop earrings in gold and a matching ring. And look at that Steffi face mold. Who doesn't love a good Steffi face mold? And I'm so happy they used this face mold for this doll. She is so pretty. And the details, there's fringe on her little shawl. I mean, see that fringe? And her collar is lined in this kind of orange and gold ribbon. You can see the belting detail that attaches her apron to her dress. Now the apron and belt are attached to the skirt that snaps in the back. The blouse is the dress and the blouse is one whole piece with 2 snaps in the back. So it's kind of like a whole dress with the apron. And then she comes wearing these stockings, and then of course the classic Barbie pump. And then, like the more modern dolls of the world, she did come with a stand. She came with this stand that clasped her right there at the calf. These stands are okay. I'm kind of glad they switched to the saddle stands, because a lot of times when your doll is on them, she's kind of wobbling, like when she's standing. And she doesn't really stand flush to the stand that well. I mean, she kind of does, but see, she kind of wobbles. So it's not the most sturdy of stands. So I'm glad later on, in later editions, they switched to the saddle stands. I don't know quite when they did that. They switched to saddle stands later on. So she's from 1991, 1992, and I believe also where they had the money cut out on the sides kind of stopped in the later editions when they changed the stands. I kind of wish they would have kept that feature, or at least included maybe cardboard punch outs instead of having on the box. But they stopped doing that. But all in all, this doll is really gorgeous, extremely detailed. And I mean, just look at that face with that beautiful orange lip. And if you've watched any of my Dolls of the World videos previously, I like to name my dolls traditional names from the country, the Dolls of the World, from the country, from their origin country. And I decided to name her Esperanza. It means hope. And I don't know, when I looked at her, that name just popped in my head. I just thought that name was really pretty for her, and she just looks like a beautiful Esperanza. So that's her name. And like I said, she came out of the box looking great. No box hair. Her veil came out not even wrinkled. I mean, she just really just came out of the box looking beautiful. And I couldn't be happy with her. So again, Leslie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this beautiful doll. I absolutely love her, and she is a very special addition to my Barbie collection and to my Barbie Dolls of the World collection, which I plan on getting more and more. I love this line. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to do better about uploading, so I'm going to try to upload more frequently. So I hope all of you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dolls.